Hi, it's Nick on the 5th of November, finishing off this week's theme of integrating our shadow. And it was interesting, I was just watching the news and politics programme this morning, and also just reflecting on, what's going on and the theme that we've been just touching on this week, and thinking, well, it is almost like at the moment our collective shadows are emerging, what's going on in Parliament in the UK, all the stuff about the abuse that has been kind of denied, the bullying, the stuff that we've really denied, that we kind of demand our politicians not have a shadow in a way, but we know they do. It's like we're all playing a game. We want you to be pure and wonderful, but we know you're not really. Same with sexual abuse claims that are coming up now. It's like we've been in denial of what's going on. So I'm wondering if part of what's going on in the collective psyche at the moment is all these kind of buried aspects are coming up to be looked at and to be integrated, not to judge and not to punish. Because I've being a student of A Course in Miracles, it's very clear. The Course says our purpose here is not to condemn, it's not to judge, it's not to make wrong. Our job is correction. It's to correct our thinking. So not to punish people that are coming from fearful thinking and abusive thinking. It's wrong. It's self-evident that it's wrong. So it's not to condone it, but just to say, condemning it doesn't sort the problem. What sorts the problem is integrating those shadow aspects of ourselves and returning our mind to love through the process that the Course talks about as forgiveness. So to me, it's about correction. It's not about condemnation. Yes, shadow isn't pleasant, but condemning it for being unpleasant doesn't, simply kind of reinforces it. It's about somehow redeeming our shadow and integrating it and bringing love to it and bringing compassion to it and bringing understanding to it. That's what really does the trick ultimately, I think. The more I've personally been able to take the parts of myself that I've condemned and judged and punished and somehow have compassion for them and love them and integrate them and understand the pain I've been in when I've had these shadow parts of me, the more I can then feel more whole. So I can see that process in myself about correcting my own thinking, if you like, correcting my own mind. And I think that's what we're here to do collectively, is not to condemn or to punish, but simply to correct our minds, to restore our minds to loving and compassionate thinking, which again is not the same as condoning what happens from our shadow. It's about saying there's another way, there's a way through, there's a place to get to beyond shadow and condemnation of it. So I hope that's helpful. Have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new theme. God bless. Bye-bye.